Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a different video. This is not part of the course. This is a market review, so I will be sharing my views on the market for the following week. So I will be looking at this 6 pairs. Let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 pairs. So it's GBP card, Euro NZD, GBP USD, Euro JPY USD card, Audi JPY NZD card. So let's start with GBP card. What are we looking at GBP card? On GBP card, we are looking at the daily time frame. As you can see, we have a pattern here. We have a pattern, a triangle pattern. I've confirmed these patterns because we had this touch 1, and then we had this touch 2, and then we had this touch 3, and then on the downside we had this touch 1, and then we had this touch 2. So this confirms that we have a pattern. All right, so as we have this pattern, we are looking for market to break this pattern either to the downside or to break to the upside, depending on where the momentum is. Is the momentum on the bull side or on the bear side? So let's look at the smaller time frame, like 4-hour time frame. I use the daily time frame to find my direction, and then I use my 4-hour time frame to look for patterns that I can trade soon, right? So on my 4-hour time frame, I can see that this market recently did an impulse, and now it's on a corrective form, and then we can look for an impulse. But this corrective form can push up to here, so we can say impulse, correction. As you can see, this is the correction, and then we can get a sell here. That is also possible. Then we can catch a sell from there. That is also possible. But now what I'm looking at here is this is what I'm looking at here. This pattern, we can anticipate a dead touch around this form, around those areas. We can anticipate a dead touch there, or we can wait for price to come here, and then we can decide from there what will the market do. Because it's okay to catch a sell, but how long is the sell? As you can see, impulse, correction, impulse. If you catch this sell, yes, you'll make profit, but we are looking for long-term moves. We are looking for long-term moves. I'm saying we're looking for long-term moves because this pattern, I caught this pattern on a daily time frame, which means we can look to come here, or we can look to come here. I am not looking for trades inside this pattern. No, I'm looking for trades outside the pattern. So let's see what we have on the 1-hour time frame, right? Let's not forget that these patterns are drawn on a daily time frame. That's why they may seem small, but also on 1-hour time frame you can get some good pips from this pattern. As you can see that we just formed one, and then right, the first touch, we have a second touch, and then if we can get a dead touch somewhere here, then we can be looking for this market to push up. That's the only time I will take a trade from this pair. I don't take random trades, because you find people that are not patient, just deciding to buy here because he saw that price reversed here. Yes, price can go up, but that would be a light trade. There is no confirmation that price will push up from that level. So for this pair, you can look at price action from this area coming to this area, or if it breaks, you can look for price action here coming from here And then if you scale up to the 4-hour time frame, if you want to trade inside this pattern, then you will need to move to the 1-hour time frame and look what's happening there. But if you want to trade long term, you need to look at it from a bigger time frame, and you need to trade outside this pattern, right? So let's look at a Euro NZD. On a Euro NZD, we also have a pattern. Let's start by looking at the daily time frame. As you can see on Euro USD, we had an impulse, a correction, an impulse, and now we have this correction. We can look for another impulse. But the trick here is that we do not know what will price do when it gets to this level. Price can get to this level and then decide to turn to form a double top there, right? So we need to be conscious of this level, which means I will be waiting for price to come down here, right, as it did, from this correction, break out, and then to confirm that it's coming to this level, I will need some sort of a correction here, and then at the break of that correction, that is when I can catch price all the way to that downside. Remember, this is a daily time frame. You need to be extra patient if you want to trade 4-hour and daily time frame, because these patterns take time to form, and then you need to always be there, right? Another possible move on this page is that it can come here and then push up for the last time to complete the pattern. As you can see, we have 1, right, we have 2, and then we have 3. We might have 3, because if price comes back here to this level, if price drops and comes back here, we can look to buy it from here, right? And then if it breaks, correct, drops, correct, then we can confirm that okay, price is going to the downside. I am not looking for I'm not looking to buy this pair if it breaks this level. No, I am looking to sell this pair because the momentum is to the downside. This is just a correction to the downside. This is how you should look at the market. Let's move on to looking at the GBP USD. The GBP USD is also a pair that is in some sort of a pattern, and a good buy from this pair would be from the dead touch here. As you can see, we had 1, we had 2, and then we had 3. Now on the dead touch, price reversed, but now it's coming back here. We can anticipate that price will come down here, and then we can catch our buys until here or even to this level. But that doesn't mean price doesn't have a chance to break this level. Price can still break this level and push down. If it does that, you need to wait for it to break, give you a correction, and then push to the downside, right? Because on the daily time frame, you can see that price has to complete the dead touch here, and then that's when we can be looking for strong sells to the downside. We can be looking for strong sells to the downside. So all these things won't just happen that easy. These things take time. And there's another possibility here. As you can see, price has been rejecting on this level. It rejected here, right? It rejected here, and then now it's rejecting here. There's a possibility that price might reject, come here to test this, and then just push up, because the market moves in different ways. You need to have ways to get into the market. You need to have possibilities. You need to have your strategy need to show you all kinds of possibilities, and you need to always use risk management for each and every trade. So that is what I'm thinking will happen on GBP USD, because we had 1, 2, then this can count as 3, but it did not complete. It can still make 3, or it can just push up to make the dead touch on the upside. So continuing and looking at the Euro JPY. Euro JPY was in a pattern which it broke last week. It broke this pattern last week, and now I am looking to buy it. I'm looking to buy it if it breaks this level, because it rejected it more than 2 times. It rejected here 1, it rejected here 2, and then now it's rejecting again for a 3rd time, right? If price can break this level, if price can break out of this level, come back to retest this level, and then I can catch my buy up to here. Or it can break, form some sort of a correction, and then buy. You need to have a correction to confirm the direction. You don't just see a trade moving and then you decide that no, this pair is pushing up. No, it needs to break, form a correction. That correction must be in a form of a pullback, right? Something like this. Push up, form a correction like this, and then at the break of that correction, that's where you can get your buy trade. At the break of the correction, that's where you can catch your trade. But if this pair fails to break this level and decides to push down, then I'm leaving it, because I don't really know where it's going. I will start to be interested in it when it gets to this level, right? Let me see it from the daily time frame. You see, on the daily time frame, we had this impulse, and then we had this correction, and then we can get an impulse up to that level again. But the safe take profit can be on this level, because you don't have to set profits that are very far, because price can reverse and then take all your profit, and then you'll be saying market is scamming you. So on USD CAD, we have a clear pattern, and then we can get a buy as soon as the market open, because if you take a close look at this, we had 1, right? We had 2, we had a 3rd touch here, and then now we are here on the 4th touch, and the price is showing some sort of momentum. The price is showing some sort of momentum to the upside, which means we can get a last push to the upside, and then from here that's where we can look for selling opportunities, because it's a double top. We can look for selling opportunities up to this level, right? So we can either look for selling opportunities on the double top, or we can look for selling opportunities on the touch of this trend line. That's what we can be looking for on USD CAD, right? On USD CAD, that's what we can be looking for. And then if you can catch it on a double top here, you can hold it, because it will be coming to this level. But you need some sort of pattern. You don't just take trades, you need a pattern to confirm that. See, also this is an impulse. If I can see this as a pattern, if price can do this, and then I can catch a sell, because that's a valid pattern. But if the pattern is not completed, and then I don't have a reason to get in at all. On AUD JPY, we have another pattern. As you can see, price reversed from this trend line, and then it's forming a pattern. If price can break here and then give me some sort of a pattern, then I would be happy to catch this trade and push to the upside with it. If price gives me that pattern, I would be happy. And if you didn't if you don't know what I'm talking about when I keep saying pattern, make sure to check my other videos where I was talking about pattern, explaining them it's like some sort of a course, because I have a free course running on this channel. So you can just go back to the videos or search a reversal pattern or continuation pattern, and then you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm saying a pattern. So price should break here, gives me a pattern, and then at the break of that pattern, that's where I can be looking to capitalize on this trade up to here, or up to that trend line. Right, that's what my rules are saying. If price does anything different from that, I am not taking this trade. I am not taking this trade because this level, there's momentum. You see, we pushed up. So if price can break this and give me a pattern, I can trade it. And then if price can reject this level, I will look for sales, but I won't be as confident as I am confident with the buy. So let's look at the last pair, which is NZD CAD. NZD CAD is also in a pattern similar like GBP CAD, and it's already breaking from the upside, which means if it is breaking like this, I need some sort of a pattern here, and then I will take that trade if I get this pattern. The reason why most people are caught in false breakout is because they see price doing this. They see price doing this, breaking out like this, and they just enter buy, only to find out that price is just making a wick, and then it just continue pushing down. But if price breaks out, gives you some sort of a correction, that way you'll be confident that no, price is no longer going back, because it gave me some sort of a correction. So this is what I'm looking at for this week. You need to trade carefully, because market doesn't follow our rules. We have to set rules to protect our money, but the market won't always follow that rules. You need to be ready for anything, because trading is like flipping a coin. You don't know if price is gonna respect you or it won't respect you. So you don't have to be emotionally attached. Just wait for your setup, follow your rules, and enter your trade. Right? So I hope this video was helpful. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm saying pattern, you can feel free to check out the videos that I've posted now on the screen, or you can just go to my channel and search for reversal patterns or continuation patterns, and then you will just start doing it. So thank you for watching. We will meet again on the other video.